Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we are going to discuss exercise 3.3. We have to find the value of this expression twice sin square pi upon 6 plus cosec square 7 pi by 6 into cos square pi by 3. Here you know that pi by 6 and pi by 3, these are the standard angles, and you know the value of the trigonometric function at these points. Here we firstly find the value of this cosec 7 pi by 6. You know that cosec pi upon 6 can be written as this 7 pi by 6 can be written as pi plus pi by 6, because after simplifying this, it is simply 7 pi by 6. And you also know that the cosec pi plus theta, this means that pi plus theta is in third quadrant, and in third quadrant cosec is negative. This means that minus cosec pi upon 6. So cosec 7 pi upon 6 is minus cosec pi by 6. Hence the value of this cosec square pi upon 6 equals to minus cosec square pi upon 6 whole square, or simply cosec pi upon 6 का square, because minus raised power to square or simply minus square is plus. So the value of this expression, twice trigonometric expression, is twice sin square pi upon 6 plus cosec square 7 pi upon 6 cos square pi by 3 is twice. Now sin pi upon 6 is 1 upon 2, so this means that sin square pi upon 6 is simply 1 by 2 square. Cosec 7 pi by 6 is cosec pi by 6, which is cosec pi by 6 square, so it is 2 square, because cosec pi upon 6 is 2. Similarly, cos pi upon 3 is 1 upon 2, so cos pi upon 3 square is 1 upon 2 square. Hence its value after simplifying this is 3 by 2. Now the second one is we have to find the value of sin 75 degree and tan 15 degree. You know that sin 75 degree, here 75 degree or this angle 75 degree is not standard angle. We firstly convert this 75 degree into the standard angles, which is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45, 60, 90. So this 75 can be written as 45 plus 30. You know that sin A plus B is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B, which implies that sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So all these are the standard angles: 45, 30, cos 45 and sin 30. Substitute the value of these. The value of this becomes root 3 plus 1 upon 2 simply. Similarly, tan 15 degree. Now 15 degree is not standard, so we convert it into the standard angles. Like this 15 can be written as 45 minus 30, because 45 minus 30 is 15. So tan 15 can be written as tan 45 minus 30. Now it is tan A, here 45 is A and this 30 is B. So tan A minus B. You know that tan A minus B is, or using tan A minus B, which is tan A minus tan B upon 1 plus tan A tan B. So substitute the value of this tan 45, tan 30 in this, you get the value of this tan 15 degree. Now here we have the important remark. Since we know that cos x plus y plus cos x minus y is, using cos x plus y, which is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y, plus this plus, it is cos x minus cos y is cos x plus cos y plus sin x into sin y. So cancelling these two, it is simply twice cos x cos y. So this means that here cos x cos y equals to 1 upon 2 cos x plus y plus cos x minus y. So from these two, we simply get cos x into cos y is 1 upon 2 cos x plus y plus cos x minus y. Similarly, if we subtract these two functions, that is cos x plus y minus cos x minus y, we get minus twice sin x sin y, or sin x sin y is minus 1 upon 2 cos x plus y minus cos x minus y. Now here taking minus as common, it is simply sin x sin y is 1 upon 2 cos x minus y minus cos x plus y. So it is simply cos x cos y is 1 upon 2 cos x plus y plus cos x minus y, while as sin x minus sin x sin y is 1 upon 2 cos x minus y minus cos x plus y. Now we have to find the value of this expression, this trigonometric expression, which is cos pi by 4 minus x into cos pi by 4 minus y minus sin pi by 4 minus x into sin pi by 4 minus y. Here this pi by 4 minus x, if we put this to be a and this cos pi by 4 minus y to be b, this given expression becomes cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, which is simply cos a plus b. So this whole expression simply becomes cos a, which is pi by 4 minus x, plus b, which is pi by 4 minus y, that is pi by 4 minus x plus pi by 4 minus y. Now pi by 4 is pi by 2, that is 90, because 45 is 90, which is pi by 2, minus here we have minus x minus y, which is simply minus x plus y. Also cos 90 minus theta is sin theta, which is simply sin x plus y. So this means that the given expression, the value of this expression, trigonometric expression, which is cos pi by 4 minus x into cos pi by 4 minus y minus sin pi by 4 minus x into sin pi by 4 minus y, is simply sin x plus y. Now another question is, we have to prove that this cos pi plus x into cos minus x upon sin pi minus x into cos pi by 2 plus x is cot square x. It is cot square x. We will take the LHS. Now LHS is here, this one, this cos pi plus x cos minus x upon sin pi minus x into cos pi by 2 plus x. Now cos, here we will convert this cos pi plus theta, that is cos pi plus x, it is minus cos x, also cos minus x is simply cos x, sin pi minus x is sin x, because sin pi minus x, this is the angle in second quadrant, and in second quadrant only sine and cosec are positive. So this means that the value of this sin pi minus x is simply sin x, and cos pi plus theta, that is cos pi plus x is pi by 2 plus x, is simply minus sin x. Now this minus and minus will cancel. It is cos square upon sin square, because cos into cos is cos square x and sin into sin is sin square x. So cos square upon sin square is cot square x. Now the another one is, this is identity, cos 3 pi by 2x into cos 2 pi plus x into cot 3 pi by 2 minus x plus cot 2 pi plus x. We have to prove that this is, the value of this is 1. Now here cos 3 pi by 2 plus x is simply sin x, because suppose if we consider and cos 2 pi plus x, now cos 2 pi plus x is minus 1 raised power 2 cos x, which is simply, and cot 3 pi by 2 minus x is tan x, and cot 2 pi plus x is cot x, Now minus 1 raised power 2 is plus, which is simply sin x cos x. Now convert this tan and cot into sin and cos. Now tan is sin upon cos plus cot is cos upon sin. Now this simply equals to sin x cos x cross multiplication sin square x plus cos square x. It is sin cos square plus sin square upon cos x sin x. Now cos will cancel, sin will cancel with this sign, and sin square plus cos square is 1. So this means that the value of this is 1, which is RHS. Now another question is cos 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x. We have to prove that this equals to minus root 2 sin x. You know that cos a minus cos b is minus 2y sin a plus b into sin a minus b. Now here in LHS, if we take this 3 pi by 4 plus x to be a and 3 pi by 4 minus x to be b, this means that cos 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x is minus 2y sin a plus b upon 2. A is this, b is this, upon 2 into sin a minus b, that is 3 pi by 4 plus x minus 3 pi by 4 minus x upon 2. Now after simplifying, we simply get minus 3 sin minus 2 sin 3 pi by 2 into sin 2x upon 2. So 2 cancels, it is simply minus 2y sin 3 pi by 4 into sin x into sin x. Now this 3 pi by 4 can be written as pi minus pi by 4, pi minus pi by 4, and sin, so which is simply minus 2y sin pi by 4, minus 2y sin pi by 4. Sin pi by 4 is root 2, that is 1 by root 2. When sin pi by 4 is 1 by root 2, which implies that root upon 2, after rationalizing it, we simply get 2 by root 2 equals to root 2 into sin x, which is minus root 2 sin x. Now the another one is sin 2x twice sin 4x sin 6x. We have to prove that this equals to 4 cos square x sin 4x. Now here LHS, which is sin 2x plus twice sin 4x plus sin 6x. Now this can be written as sin 2x sin 6x plus twice sin 4x. Simply shifting, shifting this term to here and this to here. Now using here sin a plus sin b, which is twice sin a plus b upon 2 into cos a plus a minus b upon 2, because here a is 2x and b is here 6x plus twice sin 4x. Now after simplifying these two and using cos of minus theta is cos theta, that is here cos of minus 4x upon 2 is simply cos 4x upon 2. After simplifying these two, we get twice sin 4x cos 2x plus twice sin 4x. Now taking sin 4x common and 2 as common, so it is twice sin 4x into cos 2x plus 1 into cos 2x plus 1. You also know that cos 2x is cos square minus sin square, and cos square is or twice cos square minus 1 or 1 minus twice sin square. Using here, because we have to cancel this one, so it will cancel with only this twice cos square minus 1, so which implies that cos 2x plus 1 is twice cos square x minus 1 plus 1. 1 cancel, it is simply 4 cos square x into sin 4x, which is required LHS. Similarly, you can use these concepts, like here we have sin 5x plus sin 3x. This expression or this term is in brackets, so we have to use here sin a sin b. Similarly, in this here we have this expression cos 9x minus cos 5x upon cos 17x minus sin 3x. Now using this cos a minus b sin a minus b in LHS. Similarly, we will use here in question number 20, we have to use sin a minus sin b only in the numerator, and convert the sin square minus cos square accordingly, you will get the required this twice sin x. So this was about this exercise. This exercise 3.3. Inshallah, in tomorrow's lecture we will discuss one of the most important topic of this unit, which is trigonometric equations. So thank you.